For a quick lesson on metric modulation, stay tuned. Welcome, welcome. This week, I want to talk very quickly about metric modulation. You know, when you're listening to a piece of music and all of a sudden the time seems to speed up, but dramatically and evenly, and then it miraculously pops back into the original time. I remember hearing this a lot with Tony Williams when he played in the quintet with Miles Davis. Ron Carter and him would just sort of seem to take off into a new tempo. But it created tension without there being stress of them being lost or something. It was really peculiar. I didn't know what was going on. I later learned that that was metric modulation. Here's one way of doing it. But before I get into it, make sure to click the red subscribe button and ring the notification bell. All right, let me show you how it's done on the drums. So one way of achieving this is to first establish a quarter note oriented swing groove. So then what if we were to now think of quarter note triplets and in the same tempo and fix the same swing feel onto each one of those quarter note triplets. On top of that, the hi-hat occurs on every other quarter note triplet starting on the second triplet. When you do that, it gives the illusion that that swing groove has now shifted tempo and now is being played faster. But in reality, you're really just shifting over to the quarter note triplet. So you're still relating to the initial tempo. So that sounds like this. One, two, three, four. Voila, we have now metric modulated onto the quarter note triplet. It's a pretty simple way of doing it because it's easy to still sort of refer to the quarter note. Now, when you play it for a very, very long time, let's say you shift the time completely and you are now in that new time, well, getting in and out of that is a little different, especially going back into your original tempo. Another cool way you can use this is to slowly speed up to a double time feel. So you go from your quarter notes, then you think of your quarter note triplets and you play your swing pattern on the quarter note triplet, and you simply go to double time after that. It's really interesting. I remember hearing John Riley do this once with the Vanguard Big Band a million years ago when I lived in New York. And I thought, now that's pretty slick. Okay, so here's how that sounds. I'll play a 4-bar phrase and speed up to double time and then come back down. 1, 2, 3, Pretty cool stuff. All right, I hope that gave you a little more insight as to at least that approach to metric modulation. And make sure you count while you're doing that. It's really hard to do that and just feel it, believe me. Okay? So like this video and share it. And also go to aubreydrumlessons.com for more drumming info. I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked it, show a little love and hit subscribe. Make sure to enable your notifications because I make these for you all on a weekly basis.